Hey everybody, it's Hey John here, and I cover cryptocurrency videos about Dogecoin specifically, alright? And in today's video, we are going to go over things such as the Doge days are over, Doge on Coinbase, Doge price prediction, ding! Forget Dogecoin, Twix, Slim Jim, Milky Way. What do these have to do with Dogecoin? And most importantly, Robinhood wallets. All right. Well, if you want to get all this, you got to watch this video to find out, all right? So before we get to all that, do me a huge favor and subscribe, like, and share these videos out because guess what? When you do that, you are going to participate and help grow the Dogecoin community. So let's do that together, all right? So you came for the news. Let's get to the news. So it's April 7th, 2021. The current price of Dogecoin is about 5.9. And yesterday we saw a phenomenal, astronomical gain, right? We saw breakthroughs that we haven't seen in some time here. And it's extremely bullish. But if you want to get more about the technicals and how I kind of chart everything out and explain to you guys, well, you're going to have to watch that other video. So you're here for the news. Let's get to the news now, okay? So, on Benzinga, opinion. The Doge days are over. You invested in Dogecoin. Now what? That's a very good question. So you buy Dogecoin, what do you do now here, right? And you see the picture of the little Shiba Inu just kind of going to sleep here. And that's kind of true because Dogecoin was a little sleepy for the past few days or past few weeks where it's kind of hovering around 4 to 5 cents. It's kind of just consolidating here. So yeah, it's a little boring, but you know what I always say? Boring is good. Boring is profit. Excitement is well, it's lost. And the reason why excitement is lost because excitement means you're day trading. And day trading usually tends to lead to losses because when you day trade, you're more amped up, you're more emotional, and it's, I would say, more difficult to get a good position. Now, of course, there are people who have fine-tuned the skill. You know, I've done it myself in the past when I was younger, but nowadays I work a full-time job, so it isn't really possible, so I don't do that anymore. That's kind of why I prefer the investment route. But anyway, let's read this article and check it out, okay, guys? Everybody familiar with traditional investing knows that penny stocks are rife with fraud and scams. That's true. Still was a recent attention to cryptocurrencies because of the tremendous growth of Bitcoin and the social media interest in Dogecoin. That's very true too. Dogecoin has blew up this year, literally. I saw the Dogecoin Reddit page go from I think 200,000 to like 1.1 million in like a week. The gain to membership is just literally tremendous and astronomical. Okay, it is worth a quick lesson on how we can define the value of cryptocurrencies. Okay, Doge and Bitcoin are easy ways to come into crypto land, but don't expect these assets to not move under your feet like a massive earthquake as the entire industry is still in its early day. Absolutely true. I've been saying to everyone for the longest time here that when you invest in Dogecoin or any cryptocurrency, it's the wild, wild west. There's no SEC. Right? So it's literally just like, you know, in a sense, every man for himself. There's lots of fraudulent activities going on here. So it's always to be very cautious. And I always say was investing in any kind of cryptocurrency, only invest what you don't care to lose. Here we go. I am a founder and CEO of a crypto company that helps crypto users hodl their assets, earn interest, and take out loans. Still, even as much as we like the attention and growth that these moments bring, we also need to be careful to educate new users on assets risk with little to no value or utility. And that's kind of why I create these videos out here to help educate and bring in new Dogecoin people who like to invest in Dogecoin, who just are kind of, you know, on the fence. They don't really know what it is. They're a little concerned here. So I hope to be, you know, kind of like that friendly voice, a friendly face to kind of say, hey man, this is what it is. You know, check it out here. You know, no pressure or anything. If you like it, hey, go for it, right? But just know that, you know, it's always a, you know, even investing in stocks right here, right? It's always risk involved here. So to be careful. Instead, if you are reading this because Dogecoin got you interested in digital assets investment potential, let me help you understand how to determine value through use cases, teams, and more. Okay, trust me, these are coins in this industry that are just a meme worthy as Doge, without the same risk. Okay, I wouldn't say that's necessarily true because the reason why Dogecoin, even though it has, I would, you know, people say the least utility value here, but yet it's still on top because guess what? It has it has garnered um tons of popular support here. Okay, so when that happens, there people support the coin and they like it and they buy it, right? And what better way to say you like something than to vote with your dollars by buying it, exchanging your fiat US dollars for actual Dogecoin tokens here, right? And the thing is that you have to be aware that Dogecoin is more than just a digital asset. I mean, yes, it is, but it's actually a cultural phenomenon. And you kind of put a price tag on cultural phenomenon, right? It's like when you see, for example, The Rock on WWF here, right? When he says, "Oh, do you smell what The Rock is cooking?" Right? Or when you see Too Fast, Too Furious, and you see those little lines, where people make memes out of it right here, right? I mean, yeah, you can't really put a dollar value on it currently, but you know what? With NFTs, you probably could put a value on that kind of a meme right here, right? So, I mean, yeah, you can put it now, an actual value on it with NFT nowadays, but back then it's just a meme right here, right? It's it is just something memorable, something to hold your attention for the most part. So this is kind of what I see Dogecoin as. It's a cultural phenomenon. It's bigger than utility. It's kind of like phrases people use in everyday language. Like, oh, your mom or something, something offensive such as that right here, right? But everyone knows what it means though. So you see Dogecoin, you think of memes. So I mean, that was kind of a more harsh example, but you kind of get the idea of what I'm trying to get at. Okay. So leave me a comment below if you think that Dogecoin is also a cultural phenomenon, and it's more than just a cryptocurrency. That's what I truly believe, and that's kind of why I believe in it so much. I mean, yeah, it's great that Elon Musk is behind everything, but at the end of the day, I believe in the actual Dogecoin and what it's become. So, why is Dogecoin so popular? The simplest answer is that it has been around since 2014 and went moon thanks to Elon Musk. Okay, that's true. When you make money, everyone kind of, oh, what is that? What is that right here, right? And everyone kind of jumps in. Okay, that's a fair assessment. I agree with that. The Tesla CEO has taken a liking of the coin for no particular reason. Well, he's buying it for little X, and he wants to get his son huge gains in the future. So I'm pretty sure that's kind of obvious thing, and he just likes it. Let's see here. It all began on January 28 when he tweeted a cover of Doge magazine. Ever since he has been consistently provoking investors of all types to rush into the coin. This coincided with the event of the Reddit group Wall Street Bets monumental GameStop GME surge. Okay. People were more tuned in than ever before to running with an investment trend straight from the internet. Dogecoin is no stranger to being the benefactor of a trend, as it had just been the subject of a TikTok challenge in July 2020. So, okay, I agree with some of these things here, but at the same token, Dogecoin was already popular before. It had a niche by niche. It was quite big, maybe like at least 200,000 people on Reddit here, right? And people knew about it, but it just kind of didn't get much traction. So it's kind of like musicians, right? As talented as you are, sometimes you just need someone who's popular to kind of like, hey, check them out, and booyah. You made it to the mainstream, and boom, you're good to go, right? So that's kind of what it is, in my opinion, of what Dogecoin is like in terms of something more social. Why shouldn't we invest? I cannot give I cannot give anyone investment advice. But what I can say is that there are over 15,000 projects in crypto. So one should do some homework before selecting what's worth big following time. Is money and effort to invest into that having a coin like Doge be the third most talked about asset in our industry feels too similar to the problems we had with illegitimate projects in 2017. Okay, I guess that's a fair thing to say, but at the same token here, you're forgetting that the Dogecoin is a cultural phenomenon, right? It's more than just the currency. It's literally, it's like a household name, or at least it's trending towards being one here. I see kids talking about it sometimes, kind of making jokes about it. So that's the future, people. They're gonna invest their lunch money, and then all of a sudden, they're 18, booyah, they can afford a Rari, right? So Jackson Palmer and Billy Marcus created Dogecoin at the end of 2013 as a fork copy of Litecoin, itself a copy of Bitcoin, and an insider joke. As an industry, there is no need to hop up a meme for attention to anyone. we have a real value that nobody can rival. That's very true. But at the same token here, most tokens they pretty much use each other's code because it's very costly to kind of develop your own code. So it's that's kind of why it's open source and it's so invaluable here, right? That's kind of why anyone can jump in, and that's kind of like the big appeal of this as well. So you don't have like proprietary software where it has to be done a certain way here. So with that being said here, I don't worry, there are memes worth investing in. Okay. I get that one of the appeals of crypto is the punk rock attitude mixed with the culture of trolling and memes. I've been at the receiving end of some great ones myself. If the appeal of holding on to a currency that only makes you money, that not only makes you money but fits your sense of humor is something you prioritize, I split these groups into memes, low cost, and fun projects here. Okay. Meme worthiness. I assure you that the decentralized DeFi segment of cryptos is a no-short supply of quality projects that have solid fundamentals, great teams, and real use cases behind them, and can offer you the same level of meme value as Doge. Projects like Uniswap, Compound, and AAVE all offer value that extends beyond great branding. Well, you know what? Branding is everything, my friend. Okay, first of all, why do people pay five or $6 grand for a Chanel bag? Is it because the materials are worth it? Because it's fundamentally better built? No, they buy it because of the brand. That's primarily it. I mean, yes, it's also a high quality project as well. Lots of attention to detail, but at the end of the day, it's branding. Why do people buy Lambos or Ferraris, right? Yeah, they're fast, but you know what? Tesla is just as fast right here, right? But the reason why you buy a Rari or a Lamborghini or whatever, or a luxury car, because yeah, it's luxurious and A, and B, because of branding. You buy it because of branding. Why do you buy a pair of Air Jordans here? What separates that from a regular pair of Nikes right here, right? Branding. So yes, when you say that extends beyond branding, I'm gonna have to say no. Branding is everything. Okay, branding is everything. If you have a bad brand, I don't care how good your product is. It's not gonna get any traction. No one's gonna know about you, and you're gonna be lost in the abyss here, and no one's gonna invest in you. It's that simple, guys. So I don't agree with this. Branding is everything. And that's why I'm so into Dogecoin, because the branding is phenomenal. So I'm gonna call it with this article here because I'm gonna skip this part because I don't want to spend too much time on this one here. So Doge on Coinbase. Doge investors bark for inclusion ahead of Coinbase IPO. Doge lovers attempt rallying cry with renewed push to add add Dogecoin to Coinbase ahead of the exchange going public. Oh, you know what? I am going to add this to my video today in my YouTube video and join the cause here. I like Coinbase because I need them to put Dogecoin on it, and obviously we know that currently the Doge developers are working on it, so it's not gonna be done yet. But investors want Coinbase to start taking the meme cryptocurrency seriously and add Doge to exchange. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we all want that, but guess what? There's technical work that needs to be done. So if you're technically inclined, jump into the Reddit /r Dogecoin dev, right, and help them out, right? If I knew it, I would jump in and do it, but I don't know that. But what I do know, I do understand finance and technical analysis and trading the market. So that's kind of why I create these videos and try to do my part to help grow the Dogecoin community. And if you're still watching this video so far, do me a huge favor and grow the community by subscribing, liking, and sharing. All you gotta do is tap. It's super easy, okay? Backing these investors is Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Musk is a long-time fan of Doge and would very much like to see Coinbase support it. He said as much in a tweet when asked about this possibility. Now Twitter users are pushing hard for Coinbase to accept Doge with a new hashtag campaign. This has them using the add Dogecoin to Coinbase hashtag to bring attention to the crypto and call on Coinbase to add it to his platform. The following are a few examples of Twitter users that want Doge added to Coinbase. Let's create Vikram Sanawin. Okay, I probably butchered up, sorry. Add Dogecoin rights. Let's create hashtag add Dogecoin to Coinbase to show the strength of people to Coinbase and make them add Dogecoin to Coinbase at Wixer India at BNS. Okay, well, those are kind of hard to say for me, so if I butchered, I apologize. Another tweet. POTUS of Dog. of Doge. Sorry, my administration is working to get hashtag Dogecoin in the hands of all people as quickly as possible. To achieve this ambitious goal, we call on Coinbase to list hashtag Dogecoin on its platform. I mean, this is so funny, actually. I mean, it's actually very clever marketing here, and this is why this is why I believe Dogecoin has such good branding, because people are so clever with the way they do things. You know, just like kind of using the POTUS and kind of using their tone and kind of putting Dogecoin spin on it. It's just so funny to me. That, you know, it's just fantastic. Dogecoin 007 RT. It's Stephanie GRT. At It's All Risky, Coinbase just announced that they have a whopping 56 million users. It's about time that Coinbase lets hashtag Dogecoin on their platform so these millions of users can access hashtag Doge, the people's cryptos. I mean, think about it, people. The last time I checked, Dogecoin had about 3.3 or 3.6 million wallets here, right? Imagine adding Coinbase here. 3.6 million wallets plus 56. That's 59.6 million wallets and Dogecoin here. If that happens, oh my god, I can only imagine. I can only imagine how far it goes. Imagine everyone just buys like, you know, like $10 worth for here, right? That's literally about like 560 million, you know, 560 million added to the market cap, just like that. I mean, and $10 is so little. But just imagine that though, right? I say $10 because it's like, okay, you know what, I won't buy Starbucks for a day or two. Okay, fine. But it'll do an immense amount for Dogecoin. It'll send it to literally the freaking moon. But anyway, live trade news. It's about time that at Coinbase AdCoin lists Dogecoin on the platform so millions of users can access hashtag Doge, Doge.x, Doge of people's crypto. Okay. You will never be like us. I am the people's currency. I love these memes. This is why, you know, I keep on saying it, but I keep on saying it because I keep on believing it, and that's kind of why I'm so into Dogecoin. Shiro, still waiting for the day Dogecoin gets on Coinbase. KJ Carrington, we all believed in a little coin that could. Now it is on its way. Hashtag Dogecoin. Okay, so the fact that we're seeing Dogecoin being tweeted out so much, it's gonna get traction, right? Because, you know, social media nowadays can change things, as you can see with the news right here, right? I won't get to that, but you can think of some examples for yourself, though. Dogecoin price prediction: will Dogecoin trade for pennies or dollars in 2021? You know what? With 56 million potential users in Coinbase that could potentially buy Dogecoin. I mean, just think about it. Imagine every single you just spent $100, right? 56 million, $100. That's about, I think, $5.6 billion, maybe. That happens. That will almost double our market cap, right? Overnight. I mean, one overnight, but you know. But again, I just me speculating there, but it's a very strong possibility, right? Even $100 is not much for the average trader, so. Dogecoin price. Oh, I read already. I'm sorry. Dogecoin price predictions are fluctuating wildly as analysts debate on the crypto's long-term appeal. Well, first of all, the long-term appeal is very simple. Memes are going to be forever. Is there a day when memes are gone? I don't know, man. I think memes are going to be here to stay. You know, I grew up with it in my early 20s, and it's still here. It's actually getting more and more popular and more prominent. So I don't know. Let's see what they say right here. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. Okay, here you go. Let's see. The playing field is slowly but surely evening out. The industry cap hit 2 trillion on Monday, and while Bitcoin possesses the lion's share with 1.1 trillion, the other 0.9 trillion rest with altcoins. That's a significant amount of change right here, right? Dogecoin price predictions place Doge near $1. That's a lot of money, people. Imagine that. If $1 hits today, right, and I say for simplicity's sake, the current price is 5 cents. That means we're going to 20x our money here, right? Because 5 times 20 is just, you know, 0.05 times 20 is $1. So that's 20x your current investment, which is, you know, a significant gain, people. So taking altcoin trends and Dogecoin appeal into account, many have put their price on Doge. However, predictions for the coin have varied quite a bit. Let's take a look at some of the Dogecoin price predictions. FX Empire predicts Doge should be worth nearly 10 cents by the end of the year if it continues its bullish trend. That's literally 2 extra money, you know, right? 100% gains in a year. You don't see that with everything on an S&P right here, right? For the most part, you may see if you invest in a traditional, you know, a mutual fund, you may get 3 to 8% if you're lucky. Wallet Investor predicts slightly smaller gains for Dogecoin, forecasting a price of just over 7 cents by the year end. All right, Wallet Investor, you're tripping, boy, tripping. You must not have the full news here. Much more bullish, Coinpedia has gone so far as to suggest a $1 price tag for Doge by the end of 2021. I can see $1 happening for Doge 2021, but of course you gotta wait and see here, right? But we are seeing such positive news development daily, you know, weekly, monthly. So, and we just started, people, just started. European Business Review doubles down on this very bullish prediction, also placing a coin at $1 by December. Doge is up 8% so far today, and it's valued at just over 6 cents. I mean, if everyone says it's going for $1 or $10 here, or 10 cents here, or 7 cents, the thing is that, you know, I believe in a self-fulfilling prophecy. If everyone believes in it and they just kind of buy it and hodl, then yeah, it can easily do that, you know. And the thing is that it's strange with investing is that the more green days it has, the more FOMO people get, and people want to crowd in and buy it. You know, when it's on sale and cheap, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm scared of it," you know. But when it's like going to the moon, everyone wants to buy it and push it higher. It's a very strange phenomenon, but that's just how the investing world works. All right, let's see here. Forget Dogecoin, buy this tech stock instead. Okay, this guy is basically saying, Dogecoin tulip mania, despite recent massive gains. There are several problems. Dogecoin, one in particular, should give investors pause. Okay. Look at this guy here. The cryptocurrency's popularity has surged sharply in recent months, but investors looking to profit from the crypto trend will be wiser to add PayPal to their portfolios. Okay. I can see why he said that, because guess what? PayPal is kind of like a very easy application to use to buy Bitcoin, because recently PayPal has recently accepted a Bitcoin here, so you can buy it directly with fiat US dollars here. But however, with PayPal, you cannot use the PayPal as a wallet here. So it's kind of like Robinhood, where you kind of buy Bitcoin or Dogecoin, and yeah, you own it, but you can't really, you know, use it the way it's intended, right? As a coin, you can just transfer it. Oh, my friend here, you have to convert it back to US fiat dollars here. So it's kind of like that for the most part. So let's go into some more important stuff now, okay? Twix. Twix, it's a huge American brand here. You know, I don't have to say it, right? But I'm sure you know what Twix is, right? It's a fantastic caramel, crunchy biscuit with chocolate all over it. And the fact that they're on the Dogecoin train, woo woo. Left Twix supports Dogecoin. Right Twix endorses Dogecoin. Hashtag DOGEARMY for sure. Okay, Twix, you have my support. I'm gonna go out today and buy me a Twix bar, just because. I want to support you if you support us, right? And this is actually very big, because these candy companies they have mainstream appeal here, and if they're marketing it, if they start throwing out these kind of tweets and everything, then guess what? There are people who follow it, and people are gonna be like, "What's Dogecoin? What's DOGEARMY? Interesting. Let me look it up." And then, you know, that's how the conversation begins for them. They may go on YouTube and type in Dogecoin. Oh yeah, hey, it's Hey John, let's watch this video here, right? And they may get some knowledge here. And that's kind of why I need you to subscribe, like, and share. Just tap, 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 so we can share these videos out with more people, okay? And I'm gonna retweet this because I think it's great. Twix, you're awesome. Check this out here also. So they tweeted at Dogecoin Rise, you know, Twix here, which is pretty cool, because Dogecoin Rise is a pretty popular Twitter account. And guess what? The whole point of them is to kind of promote Dogecoin, and that's fantastic. I'm gonna retweet this as well, because you want to give homage to Dogecoin Rise, because that's where respect is due. And most importantly today, Robinhood wallets here, an update, okay? Yes, we've made some amazing hires across engineering, security, and compliance, and they're all working to build crypto wallets quickly and safely. We're still hiring for Robinhood Crypto. Join us. I think that's a woman construction worker and some kind of a crane. Hashtag do only good every day. Go to Robinhood.careers, right? Let's see what that looks like. Okay, brokerage operations, bootcamp, software engineer. Okay. Oh, yeah, they have quite a bit. Oh, crypto operations here. Check it out. They have a crypto operations specialist, crypto operation risk, crypto operation specialist trading and settlement. Okay. So this is fantastic. You can see that they're at least getting their they're working on it and they're trying to hire the right people to kind of get the job done here. So obviously, I don't think that this doesn't happen overnight here, but when you hire people, Vlad is probably one as a CEO. I work for a finance company, and they're going to see all the metrics, the risk mitigations, the risk, the potential problems here, and they want to have use cases. They want to have business analysis done to it. They want to have all of their cases, so they kind of tend to each thing before they release it. Because if you as a big company such as Robinhood, if you release a bad product here or a bad iteration here, it makes you look bad. So don't expect it to. So I would say to the people waiting for Robinhood wallets here, including myself, don't be expecting it anytime soon, like the next day or two or next month or two, because there needs to be a lot of discussion about it. There needs to be a lot of internal work also revolving around this. Okay, so again, I just want to put make it a little more realistic here. But check this out also. At It's All Risky, they actually, or this person on Twitter actually posted a question to at Vlad Tenev. I hope you're doing well. Any update on wallets? Hope you have you made any progress on crypto hires? Asking for some friends. Hashtag Dogecoin. I'm gonna retweet this because this is fantastic news. Great job, Vlad, with being transparent. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I hope you guys watching this also appreciate this, because, as Robinhood is one of the whales right here, right? So, check this out. Slim Jim. One word, Doge. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Slim Jim has been around for quite some time now, and they've been a big proponent of Doge. They've been marketing us. They've been throwing memes and everything. So I just wanted to show this because this is why Dogecoin is so awesome. Do I see Slim Jim saying one word Bitcoin or Cardano or Ripple or whatever, all these other huge cryptocurrencies? Absolutely not. You know why? Because they are not a cultural phenomenon, and I will keep on saying that. And that's why Doge has so much value that it cannot be quantified. Because think about this. Can you quantify value? I mean culture? Think about that for a second here, right? If you can, fantastic. Let me know in the comment below. I want to know. I would like to value culture and put a dollar value on it, right? Check it out. Add Dogecoin Rise. I'm starting to like you at MilkyWay. Hashtag Dogecoin Rise. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, look at MilkyWay now. We're having all these great American brands starting to market out Dogecoin. I mean, these are mainstream things here. Will there be a day when you see Bitcoin like this? I don't think so. You know why? Because Bitcoin isn't fun, but Dogecoin is very fun. Dogecoin is very fun. And since they're very fun, it's very easy to market them, right? And that's kind of why Dogecoin has its own place in the cryptocurrencies. It may not have all the same use cases as as everyone else, but they've carved their own niche. Their niche is a cryptocurrency culture. Okay, that's a new one right there. And you heard it here first, people. Hey John coined that. Cryptocurrency culture, okay? I'm going to retweet this too because I think this is awesome. This is awesome. I like you too, Milky Way. I really do. This is great. Oops. All right, I'm gonna retweet this right here. And if you watch it so far, do me a huge favor and subscribe, like, and share. And this is Hey John. I will conclude the video for today, and I will catch you all on the next one.